fit is one thing, but dancing with the heart is another level of happiness. Hello everyone, my name is Nia Gadi. I'm 13 years old, and today I'm going to talk about how dancing changed my life. So before starting, let me show you something.
रंगीलो मारा ढोलना ढोलना हवे आरा आयो रे मारो ढोलना आयो रे मारो ढोलना
Tell me, have you ever danced like this at any wedding or event or found yourself lost to the rhythm alone in your room? Perhaps you had the opportunity at for some reason you didn't seize it, right? Imagine a world where every step and movement resonates with emotion, where every essence of music has the power to ignite transformation in lives. But what if you miss the chance to dance? Growing up, I never saw myself as a dancer till my dancing journey. A journey that not only reshaped my body but has also nourished my mind and soul. One popular movement was in fourth grade during a conversation with my mother when I realized the potential for personal growth with each challenge I face. It began when she called out me using my nickname. He knew, come here. With gentle tone she asked, you're in fourth grade now, but have you thought about setting goals in life, particularly regarding your passion? In that moment, I found myself grappling with the question, searching for an answer, but coming up blank. As I pondered my mother's advice, I admitted, I haven't thought about it yet. She responded wisely, you have numerous options to choose, but it's up to you to determine what you truly desire in life. Set a goal and begin working towards it as soon as possible. Whoosh, her words resonated with me, and I promised to give it a serious consideration. The following day, the weight of this decision lingered in my mind. During routine journey to school, thoughts of my future squirrel in my thoughts. Even amidst the usual hustle and bustle of school, the idea lingered, becoming a constant companion. But then, an unexpected moment occurred. At the morning assembly, our teacher announced an upcoming dance competition. Excitement coursed through me as I realized this could be the perfect opportunity to pursue my passion. Without hesitation, I eagerly shared the news with my mom, eager to embark on this new journey. After a long day at school, and I showed, bursting with excitement to share some thrilling news with my mom. With a spark in her eyes, she asked, do you want to participate? My heart leaped with joy as I eagerly exclaimed yes. But then came an unexpected twist that left me feeling deflated. Do you know how to dance? She questioned. Suddenly, my excitement turned to disappointment. However, my mom's next words were like a ray of sunshine breaking through the clouds of doubt. Can I help you with dancing? I know a thing or two, she offered. With renewed hope, I eagerly accepted her offer. And next day, I eagerly gave my name to the class teacher, ready to embark on this new adventure. Every day, I would come home, freshen up, and dive into dance practice for hours on end. I would immerse myself in mastering the steps my mom had taught me and anticipating for the day of competition. When the big day finally arrived, my heart was pounding with mixture of excitement and nervousness as I stepped onto the stage. The music began and I lost myself in the rhythm, determined not to miss a bit and feeling as I was on top of the world. As the music faded and the applause filled the air, I couldn't help but feel a surge of pride for what I had accomplished. But when the judges announced the winners, my name was not among them. Disappointment washed over me like a wave, and I felt lump form in my throat. Returning home, I poured out my heart to my mom, feeling as all my hard work was in vain. But her words of wisdom brought me comfort in my despair moment. It's okay, she encouraged me. What matters is how much joy you find in every moment. Taking your advice to heart, I turn on music to lift up my spirits. And as I listen to the melodies that fill the room, I found something profound. On that stage, I hadn't been thinking about winning or losing. I had been simply lost in the music and allowing it to guide my every move. And in that moment, I realized that dancing wasn't just a hobby. It was a gift that allowed me to express my words that I never thought possible. And with this so armed perspective, I want to continue dancing. Not for the applause or not for the appreciation, but for the sheer joy it gives me and the ability it gives me to inspire others through the moment of dancing. This was my journey towards dancing, but this wasn't it. While dancing, I have got some constructive criticism, but they were not much for me. As this journey continued, but there were times when I saw people questioning themselves. There were many questions which people ask themselves, but two most questions asked were, first, people get scared to just three words and they're log kya kahenge. It means what will people say about them or what will people think about them. There are many solutions to this, but my top two are, first, positive self-talk. Give yourself a self-talk. For that, take 2 minutes of your time, stand in front of the mirror and say all the positive things about you. Remember, there should be not a single negative word. And second is, if you feel bad at low times, then make a positive jar. In that, put paper chits which has written positive things, or when anyone appreciates you, write it, put it in a jar and read them when you feel low. It really helps. These are the questions. But now I want everyone to get up, the audience and the speakers, because we all are going to dance together. There will be song play behind, and remember, you're in a shame-free environment where you are not just. So I kindly request everyone to get up. In last, I want to say thank you to each and everyone, my parents, my friends, and each and everyone for supporting me. Because of them, today I'm in front of you all. Thank you to the audience for being a good listener today. And last, I want to say that you're beautiful and perfect however you are. Thank you so much.
So we